Okay, so for topic 4, we're really just going to go back and recall how vertex form tells us how an equation or a quadratic is transforming from the parent. So we talk about up and down or left and right. So let's just kind of take a look at these. Okay, so from the parent, remember the parent is simply when we are looking at y equals x squared. We are now in vertex. So in vertex it says, here I have this -5. Remember that is a -5. So it translated, or it went to the left 5. And then this 3 tells me it went up 3. So here in this section here, this is going to tell me left and right. This is going to tell me up and down. And then don't forget we have this A here, and this will give me reflection. It will also tell me if it's being stretched or if it's being compressed. So 31, y equals -2. I have x minus 4 inside. Now again, -4, I know that this means I'm going to the right 4. So I'm going to the right 4. I don't have an up and down, but I do have this -2. The negative tells me it's going to reflect. So we can say it's going to reflect over the x-axis. And then the 2, that's larger than 1, anything bigger than the number 1 is going to be a vertical stretch. So we have a vertical stretch of 2. Okay, number 32. I'm just going to start right and left. So this is -1, so I know that this goes left 1. The -4 tells me it goes down 4. It's positive, so I don't have to worry about a reflection, but I have a 1/3, so that means I'm going to compress by 1/3, which means it's going to kind of push down towards the x-axis. It's going to flatten. So for the next set, we are just going to write an equation following the directions. So it says translated 3 units to the right and 2 units up. We start with y equals. I don't have an a, but I do need to change it to the right, so that would be x minus is the formula, so the +3 I'm putting in, so x minus 3. Don't forget the squared. Remember we are in, I'm going to write that formula again, y equals a, and then x minus h squared plus k. The h here was the 3, and I just slid it in here, up 2 plus 2. 34. I have a vertical stretch by a factor of 4. Okay, so that's the a. So y equals 4. And then translated 5 units down. Okay, so translated 5 units down. So I could put in, I didn't move left or right, so I'm going to put a 0 here. And then 5 units down would be like a -5 at the end. I'm just going to simplify this. So y equals 4. Now x minus 0 is x, right? So I'm going to say 4x squared and then subtract 5. And then I have number 35. Reflected over, well I know that means negative. And then translated 7 to the left, okay, 7 to the left would be a negative, but I'm not going to write minus a -7, so I'm going to write +7. Don't forget the squared, and 1 unit up. So really it's breaking down the formula and putting each piece where it goes. Just be super careful with that x term, left and right, because the formula is negative, so it always looks like it's going the opposite direction.